I tell you what, they're smaller now.
Look at that, there it is. Look at that.
I love this on the packet. It says, caution, may contain bones. So, I mean, that's...
It's not a good start, is it?
Well, it's beef. How big a bone is that?
Well, we know why, don't we? But I'm not going to mention it, but there we are.
OK, so go on, you're making your own version.
Right.
So go on, show us what to do, because I'm excited.
This is the one we had when I was a kid, right? And this, bear in mind, this was a treat. This was a Saturday night treat after swimming, or you've got fish and chips on the way home.
Is that cooked now?
No, it will be by the end.
OK.
And, but I remember them being bigger than that, and my parents didn't buy that sort of thing.
Well, you was probably smaller as well, let's not forget.
That's actually probably very true.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot smaller. Anyway, we've got to kick on. So there were 3 different flavours. There's a minced beef one, there was a ham and cheese one,
Nice.
and there was another one, I can't remember the other one was.
It was a fishy one, wasn't it?
A fish, I think it may have been smoked haddock as well, that awful yellow stuff. Anyway, now, I thought I'd make the minced version here. So in here I've got a bit of mince and a bit of onion and garlic. Now, garlic wouldn't have been in there originally, but I'd added a bit of flavour. And it's only 150 grams of meat, that's all it is. It's a tiny, tiny amount. Now, this is the secret. What you need to do is make a gloopy gloop.
Oh, sell it to me, why don't you?
Hey, kid, gloopy gloop. Because if it's not gloopy, they don't crisp up, OK? So when you cut them years ago, the mixture didn't move, did it? It was just, like, set.
OK.
Especially the cheese one.
Yes, it probably hadn't even seen a cow, though.
Well, possibly not. But so you need to add a bit of flour. So all I'm doing is soaking up a bit of the fat. Then I'm going to add these little beauties.
An OXO cube.
Well, you said, yeah, you can get other ones. Two OXO cubes. But remember, there's no salt in OXO cube, remember?
There's no what?
No added salt.
Isn't there?
No.
Oh, I'll add the salt.
No.
Right.
OK, so in that it goes. Then a little touch of Worcester sauce.
This is a bit posh, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's a flavouring. And then you add enough water until you get a gloop. Now, I really mean a gloop. You mustn't be runny, and as that thickens, you'll see. Now, look at that, see?
Is that the gloop you're looking for?
Pretty much. See that there? Not much more than that. And so, it ends up literally like that.
I love
That's what you want.
I could just eat that like that.
Right, it's pancake day, so let's run through pancakes very quickly.
Right, you taught me how to, because I'm so rubbish at it.
Here we go. Plain flour and eggs. Beat the eggs, 2 eggs in the bottom. We add half the milk, and you just whisk and just bring the edges in. See that? And the flour will come in.
No lumps.
Well, you get a few lumps at the start, and that's when you start to panic. But if you put all the milk in, it goes really lumpy. Now, at that point there, you're thinking, oh, my God, that's going to be lumpy. It's not. Keep whisking, look, and the lumps come out. See?
Ta-da! It's like magic. And then you pour the rest in.
Rest of the milk in.
Right, that bit's the easy bit for me.
Right.
Now it's cooking.
Now, I do have a non-stick pan, which is really important, and I have put a little touch of oil in. Now,
And it's only a tiny bit of oil.
1 tablespoon. Now, if you want to, and you don't have a non-stick pan, if you melt a bit of butter, add it to the pancake mix, put it in a non-stick pan, it stops them sticking.
Put it and use a non-stick pan too?
No, but if you haven't got one, it will stop them sticking, OK? So that's a young chef. This is a non-stick pan. So, in it goes, like so, and then you just roll it around the pan. Now, you don't want them too thick. See that? Around it goes.
Yeah.
There should be just enough in there.
And then you leave it?
Leave it. While that's cooking,
OK,
let's talk about the crispy pancake. So, this is someone made earlier. Phillip, you can keep an eye on that.
Well, you've turned it out.
Yeah, no, that's ready, because that'll burn otherwise. That's ready to eat.
Pancakes just don't... I don't say savoury to me.
No, and I can understand that. And I'm not a lover of them, really, but... Now, here, this is the mince.
Yeah.
It does look like dog food, I understand, you know, and the secret
Yum,
is...
yum, yum.
The secret is you spread it really thin. Go on, Phillip, whip it over. Turn it off, Phil. Go on in. Good luck with that one.
That's stuck to it.
No, it's not. It's fine. If you just release it with that, just here, just release that, just run
See,
it
this
like that.
is going to be recreated in everybody's kitchens tonight.
Yeah. And then you egg. That's it, lovely, Phillip.
You egg the edge of the pancake.
Egg the edge, fold it over.
Yeah.
And there, and you just flatten it out. Good. Yay!
Nicely
Perfect.
done.
So,
Yeah.
flatten it out,
Yeah.
and you squidge out that meat.
Yeah.
OK? Flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. I'm using golden breadcrumbs here. If you can't get golden breadcrumbs, you put normal breadcrumbs, add a little bit of paprika and turmeric. It'll give you that.
Gives it that colour.
In the freezer.
Yeah.
You cook them from frozen.
Oh, you freeze it first?
Yeah, you don't have to, but it's great. You can take them out of the freezer. I've got one here, which this is what we made earlier. And that's what it comes out like.
And then you cook it for how long?
Cook it for 2 or 3 minutes each side, and we'll have a taste. Here's a recap.
Good man.
To the onions, garlic, mince and mix really well. Add water, stock cubes and season well with salt, pepper and Worcester sauce. Leave to cool completely. Add salt to the flour, then gradually whisk in the eggs, milk and melted butter. Spoon batter into a pan and cook until nicely browned. Flip over and brown on the other side, then lift out and cool on greaseproof paper. Brush the edge of the pancake with egg, then spoon the chilled mince inside and fold over. Carefully dust with flour and place into beaten egg and finally the breadcrumbs. Add the pancakes and cook until crispy on one side, then flip over and continue to cook. Leave for a couple of minutes to cool and enjoy.
So we've got the two that you've made here,
So
and
this
we've
is
got the original.
chorizo.
Look at the size.
That's inside the chorizo.
Yeah,
so I'm
look at
just
this one.
gonna. There you
Now
go.
look.
That's his homemade. Oh, look
You
at
see?
the gloopy gloop
It's got to
gloop.
be gloopy.
Are you going for the one?
I'm going for the one that they're not making anymore, allegedly.
Oh, they probably will be, but it might be under a different brand.
Under a
That's
different
really
brand.
nice.
Is that what it is?
That's so nice.
Isn't it delicious? But it didn't look like it when we had the gloop.
Oh, no.
But now you've got to try the chorizo and chicken.
That's another bad thing I didn't need to know I liked.
Now, this is a modern twist. And
How good is that?
But the point being is it mustn't be runny, otherwise you don't get that effect. It will not go crispy in the pan.
It's really good. It's like a really crispy toasted cheese sandwich.
Aren't they great?
I can't eat that, the original one.
Which one?
What, really?
I can't bring myself
We've
to do
got
it.
there. They can see
I
that?
can't.
Yeah.
And why would you need to when you've got this?
No, that's in the 1970s. That
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to
that
have
was
to
a
do it, otherwise
staple.
I've never eaten one.
MRM, that is, anyway.
Doesn't taste nearly as good as this one.
No, it doesn't, because we had the garlic. There you go.
Yummy.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.